From Banquet Masters in Endicott, New York, this is the Bob Huckabone Television Show. Starring singer Fran Alamonte, the American Civic Association dancers, the great Italian sounds of Las Vega, Endicott Mayor Marion Corino, and me, I'm Bernie Fiani of WNBF Radio. Now here's your host, Bob Huckabone. Thank you. Well, happy Columbus Day. This is our Columbus Day program, and we know that you're going to enjoy tonight's show. But first, some of Bill's snappy jokes and sayings to start off the show. Airline passenger with 3 bags. Send this one to Phoenix, this one to Denver, this one to New Orleans. Airline desk clerk. But we can't do that, sir. Why not? You did it last week. Okay, several kids. we got some kid lines here, okay? Mom and Dad are leaving for a party. Said to their 10-year-old son, "Now be good. You want to play with your trains tonight or just cuddle up with Nursey?" Kid said, "What would Daddy do?" Okay. Boy, I don't know if I should go with this one, Bill. Okay. Kid swallowed a quarter, a penny, and a dime. His mother was told to watch him carefully. When the doctor called later to see how his mother said, "No change yet." Okay, wait a minute. There's more, but there's more. Okay, an actor was telling a friend about his ups and downs in Hollywood. One day, he said, "You're making love to Farrah Fawcett or Jacqueline Smith or Raquel Welch. The next day, you're a has-been." "Yes," said his pal, "but think where you has been." Hey, we got a great show tonight. Lots of music for you, and just a really great show, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. The Bob Huckabone Television Show is brought to you by the Dandelion in the Union District of Endicott, the Dollar Store, now with 4 money-saving locations, Mediterranean Tiles and Marble, 53 Washington Avenue, Endicott, Tony's Pizzeria and Restaurant in the Endicott Plaza, and by the Pocket Billiard Lounge in the Binghamton Plaza.
Can't decide what to give for a shower or wedding? Dandelion in Endicott has a great kitchen idea. Or 2. How about dishes or pots and pans, cutlery, utensils or bakeware, canister sets, dish towels or coffee makers, platters or cheese boards, picnic baskets, wine glasses, spice racks or trivets, napkins or toasters, molds or mixing bowls, anything for the kitchen, everything for the kitchen in any style. Dandelion has a bridal gift registry to help you decide or can help you create a specialized gift in your price range. Come into Dandelion in Endicott for a suggestion. Or 2.
Just ask yourself, what can you buy for $1 these days? The answer is anything you want when you shop at the Dollar Store. At the Dollar Store, you'll find amazing deals on one-of-a-kind closeout merchandise. Everything in the store is only $1, so of course, every day is a sale at the Dollar Store. For general household goods, toys, posters, candy, and literally thousands of items, shop the Dollar Store, now in 4 locations.
Break away from the old routine and enjoy the fun and excitement of pocket billiards at the Pocket Billiard Lounge in the Binghamton Plaza. With 13 years at the same location, the Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for the entire family. Pool, billiard, and snooker tables, ping pong, foosball, and an arcade. The Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for everyone. We also have a full snack bar area and tables. The Pocket Billiard Lounge, frequented by world champion player Gary Pinkowski, offers a full selection of accessories for sale. The Pocket Billiard Lounge. Take the cue and have a ball.
Hi, this is Dana Potter from WE&E. You're invited to the Fountains Pavilion on Sunday, November 5th for a big polka party sponsored by the Bill Flynn Polka Fan Club. It's all to benefit the Handicapped Children's Association. The party will run from 2 until 8 with 4 super bands. The K-Tones of Binghamton, the Brass Majors from Einan, the Polka Melodies from Nanticoke, and Polka Magic from Elmira. $5 at the door, and we'll see you Sunday, November 5th at the Fountains Pavilion.
show we got tonight? We got Las Vega, which is one of the hottest groups around now. It's one of the hottest Italian groups. They were at the Italian Festival, Hunter Mountain.
Bedoviglio.
Oh, what did that mean?
That means it's a nice guy.
Oh,
It's something an Italian mother says to a child.
I see. Did your mother say
It's
that?
one of the nice things. It's not one of the rotten things they say. You know, Italian women, in their native tongues, will say things that would not only make a sailor blush, they'd make the guy who taught the sailor blush.
Okay.
But the same in English, they would cut their tongue out first.
Our announcer tonight is Bernie Fiani. Bernie's the news director of WNBF Radio, and you're also associated with the Channel 40.
Did you mind if I take off my glasses?
No, not at all, Bernie.
I'm vain, Bob.
You're,
I'm also weak-eyed.
how long have you been in broadcasting, Bernie?
Man and boy,
I take it you started as a teen.
yes. Well,
Where did you start?
in Lawrence, Massachusetts, I think it was while I was still in school, 1950, I guess it was, 50, 51, something like that.
Is that right? In
Yes,
high school?
It's a long time. No, I started college. I just started college. And I've been in broadcasting off and on since then.
How did you get from there to here?
By car. It's an old 48 Chevy.
Where's Brad? Brad, we need help. Okay. Don't overdo it, or he'll be taking the opening of the show on a regular basis. You know?
The last place I worked was in Springfield, before I got to Binghamton, was Springfield, Massachusetts. And I just answered an ad and came here. It's as simple
That
as
was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Said wanted news anchor? Or?
Wanted flunky and gopher. And that's exactly what happened. It turned out just right, just the way I planned it. No, I came here in, 65. And I planted myself here. I really didn't think I was going to stay, as many people don't. And then there was a, what are those things, cats come into it somehow. Concatenation. That's what it was. There was a concatenation of circumstances which led to my staying here.
Concatenation?
Yeah.
Is that an Italian phrase, Bernie?
Yes, it means, don't ask what this means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the...
I'm awfully glad to see Las Vega here tonight, really. I'm so glad. Not for anything. But I was so I'm glad you didn't have old people playing kitchen utensils here tonight, Bob. I don't know, I'm pretty well stricken in years. I know. But I don't know how I would have reacted if you had said, and now the all-male a cappella spoon choir with stout-hearted men. I don't think I could have taken that.
Well, they'll be here.
They will?
Yeah, we'll get them in here one of these
Oh,
days.
I've heard them.
But only if they're good.
They're a riot. They're an absolute riot. I've heard them on the radio. I've never seen them on television. I look forward to seeing them. What are you going to say? Who is who?
Who's the most famous person that you met or interviewed?
The most famous person I've
Yeah.
met?
You probably met a lot of them.
Are you talking about movie stars? You're talking about
Yeah.
movie stars? Or,
Yeah. And yeah.
Merv Griffin certainly is among the most famous. Cesar Romero.
How about politicians?
Politicians, probably Nelson Rockefeller, the most singular, well-known guy in the world. Certainly Hubert Humphrey, people like that. A whole bunch of them.
Isn't that one of the fringe benefits of being in news, that you get to shake hands with these
It's the
people?
only fringe benefit.
Okay.
This is not a job for the greedy.
Well, some people make a lot of money in the broadcast business.
That's true.
You mentioned Merv Griffin.
Yes. Well, he's at a different end. You said news. He's in a different end.
Well,
of the
that's
business.
true. That's true.
Merv Griffin makes a lot of money.
So, Bernie,
So, Bobby,
I understand that at one time you didn't use your own name. Is that right? Ted Bear used to tell that story about it. Is that true?
Ted Bear is
it
turned
true?
out to be. He's like a Jewish mother. You know what a Jewish mother is? Like an Italian mother. He used to watch me through the observation window while I was doing news. He was doing, and he'd come on and he'd say on the air, "I saw you when I was playing that record. You were balancing your checkbook." I said, did I wipe my nose? Huh?
Was it true that at one time in another place that you used
Yes,
a
yes.
name that was not your own?
I used another name.
You don't want to mention it, though.
I don't care. You want it? I use the name Mark Roman.
Mark Roman.
Yes, I use the name Mark Roman in Akron, Ohio, and also in the state of Maine at a couple of locations where I worked.
The program director didn't want you to use your own name?
No, it started in Akron, and they didn't like Bernard Fiani. At that time, you had to have soft names, like Lance Pierce. I've always wanted to be a guy named Lance Pierce. I think it would be fun,
Well, listen.
It doesn't fit, but, you know.
We've got to interrupt at this point because we've got to move right along with our band of the evening, and we're really fortunate to have with us tonight Las Vegas. Let's have another hand for Bernie Fiani of WNDF Radio. Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Las Vega.
Tell me when will you be mine? Tell me cuando we can share this love divine. Please don't let me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me cuando you mean everything to me. Oh my darling, tell me when. Se vor dire di sì. E mi dirò perché. No, non sono per te. La mia vita senza te. Dimmi quando tu verrai. Dimmi quando we can share this love divine. Oh my darling, tell me when. Every moment today, every day's like a lifetime. Let me show you the way. Join me and compare. Tell me when will you be mine? Tell me cuando we can share this love divine. Please don't let me wait again.
Before you start that kitchen or bath remodeling job, look to the area's #1 importer of the finest quality Italian tile and marble. Visit Mediterranean Tile, the only local retailer that offers wholesale prices. We stock a huge selection of imported and domestic tile and marble for countertops, bath, walls, and floors. And we have the style and color to suit your taste and decor. When it comes to your home, make the unique choice. Mediterranean Tile, 53 Washington Avenue in Endicott.
For the ultimate in Italian food, pizza, and a lot more, check out the one and only Tony's Pizza in the Endicott Plaza. If you've been to Tony's before, we needn't say more. But to our future customers, don't hesitate to experience some of Tony's Italian expertise that goes into all their fine food. It's Italian and it's good. The one and only Tony's Pizza in the Endicott Plaza. Now that's Italian.
Can't decide what to give for a shower or wedding? Dandelion in Endicott has a great kitchen idea. Or two. How about dishes or pots and pans, cutlery, utensils or bakeware, canister sets, dish towels or coffee makers, platters or cheese boards, picnic baskets, wine glasses, spice racks or trivets, napkins or toasters, molds or mixing bowls, anything for the kitchen, everything for the kitchen in any style. Dandelion has a bridal gift registry to help you decide or can help you create a specialized gift in your price range. Come into Dandelion in Endicott for a suggestion. Or two.
Like Italian music, you'll love this cassette. This is called Las Vega Plays Your Italian Favorites. It's a brand new cassette from Las Vega, recorded partly at Hunter Mountain Italian Festival. It includes O Solo Mio, We Marie, Volare, Quando, and many more. Make sure you get your copy. It's called Las Vega Plays Your Italian Favorites. Available to House of Music on the Vestal Parkway and at Pierre's House of Hair Fashions in Johnson City. You'll love it. Las Vega is our band for the evening, and this is our Columbus Day show. Our announcer is Bernie Fiani. You're Bernie when you're off duty. You're Bernard when you're on duty. Is that it?
I'm also Bernie when I'm on duty. If I'm doing something like Sports by Bernie, then I'm Bernie. And, or, if I'm talking to somebody on the air, then I'm Bernie. But if I go on the air and I say, and now the news, I say, now I'm Bernard.
So you feel you should, for your credibility, use Bernard?
Absolutely, absolutely. Also, it puts puts people who might be trying to put me down in their place.
I see. Okay.
Anybody's listening saying, who's that wise guy? I hit him with that Bernard Fiani, and man, they just, it's...
Bernie, I don't know if other people have noticed, but I've noticed over the years that you put in a lot of hours. What does your day consist of?
Torture, torment, and pain.
What time does it start? What time does it end?
Well, it starts at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it ends at any, it could end at any time. Tonight it will end, midnight or later, whatever. Usually it'll end at 11:30.
So you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. What time do you get to the station?
I try to get there about 20 minutes of 6, something like that.
Then you leave the station, what, 2, 3 in the afternoon, something like that?
Sometimes. Usually I leave it before then, though. I leave it about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Then you go over to the TV station.
No, I hop home to Whitney Point, let out the animals so that they can not bust. And then I go to the TV station.
And then you go to the TV station. And then
you have a lot of animals, like, as I do.
How many animals you got?
Well, let's see now. At last count, we had 6 dogs, 2 cats, and a horse.
Okay. Wait. Name them.
Well, do you want to start with the horse? The horse is Duffy. His actual name is Supreme McDuffy. The cats' names are Anthony and Rodney. The dogs' names are Timmy, Chrissy, Sydney, Yum Yum, Suki. Actually, that's not her real name, but that's her nickname. And Pie, Little Pie.
And
actually.
Pie,
Little Pie.
And
he's a puppy.
Oh, he's the puppy of the. What kind of dogs you got? You got purebreds or just?
We have some purebreds. The puppy and Yummy, Suki, and Sydney are Chinese Shar-Peis.
So I guess that's what you do as a hobby then.
No, Sydney does that as a hobby. and it developed to turn into 4 nice pups. Yes, but I don't do that as a hobby. Actually, they're my wife Sally's animals.
Okay, so what do you do as a hobby, Bernie?
I suffer a lot. Let the animals out.
Take
care of accidents.
Do you collect things, or do you?
I collect weeping cloths, handkerchiefs, and I wring them out with my tears, Bob.
I see. So I take it you don't have a hobby as such.
I don't have time to practice a hobby. If I have a hobby, obviously it's in reading. I have tried to make a study of certain things other than the things that I'm involved in, political science, history, and so forth. I've tried to particularize some of that reading and also some of the research in that things like the China-Burma India theater of World War II and things like that. We all have these hobbies. In some of my nonfiction reading in criminology, I've done a little bit of personal research as well. And I like to do a little bit of work in that, especially on the serial killer, which is an incredible phenomenon. Not the mass murderer, which is horrible, but not very interesting. But the serial killer is quite interesting. And I've done a little bit of research outside of my reading there. And I would love to be able to pursue the hobby I have of music. I have thousands of records, but I don't have any time to listen to them anymore.
Do you sing?
Except in the car.
Do you sing?
No, I don't sing. Bobby Buchanan sings. Well, I mean, he sings song. If Bobby Buchanan ever sings, half the news teams in Brewster County will have to leave town.
Okay, you've worked with a lot of announcers over the years.
Yes.
Who were some of you want to mention some of the people?
Oh, all the people in town, of course, Bill Parker, and of course Bob Buchanan, Phil Jacobs. I'm working now with Jim Matthews over at Channel 40. I worked with Glenn Rinker before he left, very, very briefly. John Kenley, who went on to New York and was very well known locally in this particular market, a whole bunch of them.
A lot of people go through this market, don't they?
Yeah.
On
And of course Ted Bayer.
And of course Ted.
Remember one time I was working in the morning with Ted. I was doing my newscast. I turned around and looked in the next studio, and Ted was standing on the chair naked. Yeah, it was. As David Niven said of the streaker, if he wants the world not to know of his shortcomings, that's all right. But it was a strange, thing. No, Ted was. I don't know whether he was completely naked or not because I immediately, your immediate impulse is to turn your head real fast. But Ted was kind of a wild and crazy guy.
Yeah, I was. As a matter of fact, when I worked with Ted, One day I was, same thing, I was doing the news, and the door opened, and there was a moon. First there was a knock on the door opened, and I don't know how Ted got around that fast, but he did it.
These things happen in broadcasting. I remember one time when I was first starting, we had the stand mics. And every once in a while, in order to be like the old time, because that was obsolete even then, really, you would do the studio, the news from what you call a live studio with a stand mic. You have no control. Somebody in another studio turns on your mic, and your mic is always open, so you can't do anything. Of course, it was radio, not television, so we didn't have to worry about video. And a bunch of guys came out and took my pants down and put them around my ankles. Yeah.
They don't do that as much anymore.
Thank
They're
God.
much more serious, don't you think, about news?
You've got to be much more serious about news and about broadcasting. The broadcasting business is not what it used to be. You know, there are no more daytime radio stations, fortunately. See, he gets a grin on his face. He knows all about daytime radio stations. If they could only talk, Bob, if the walls and the upholstery and the daytime radio station of the country could only talk, what a tale they would tell.
Oh, boy. Hey, listen, Bernie, we've got to keep moving right along here with this
I'm glad
show.
to see the Civic Association people. That's a wonderful organization.
The American Civic Association dancers are with us right now, and they're going to do a tarantella. You want to introduce it, Bernie?
Yes, this is the American Civic Association singers with something called the Tarantella del Villaggio. That means the tarantella of the village, or as we say in Italy, the village spider.
You don't say.
Just ask yourself, what can you buy for $1 these days? The answer is anything you want when you shop at the dollar store. At the dollar store, you'll find amazing deals on one-of-a-kind closeout merchandise. Everything in the store is only $1, so of course, every day is a sale at the dollar store. For general household goods, toys, posters, candy, and literally thousands of items, shop the dollar store now in 4 locations.
Break away from the old routine and enjoy the fun and excitement of pocket billiards at the Pocket Billiard Lounge in the Binghamton Plaza. With 13 years at the same location, the Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for the entire family. Pool, billiard, and snooker tables, ping pong, foosball, and an arcade. The Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for everyone. We also have a full snack bar area and tables. The Pocket Billiard Lounge, frequented by world champion player Gary Pinkowski, offers a full selection of accessories for sale. The Pocket Billiard Lounge. Take the cue and have a ball.
Before you start that kitchen or bath remodeling job, look to the area's #1 importer of the finest quality Italian tile and marble. Visit Mediterranean Tile, the only local retailer that offers wholesale prices. We stock a huge selection of imported and domestic tile and marble for countertops, bath, walls, and floors. And we have the style and color to suit your taste and decor. When it comes to your home, make the unique choice. Mediterranean Tile, 53 Washington Avenue in Endicott.
Watch new channels, cable channel 6 each week for the Bob Huckabone television show. The Bob Huckabone television show features the best talent in the area and some of the most interesting personalities around, plus loads of fun. So for interesting guests, loads of fun, and great music, watch the Triple City's only locally produced entertainment show that's taped before a live audience. The Bob Huckabone television show, only on new channels, cable channel 6.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce a talented lady who is going to sing a nice Italian song for us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Fran Alamonte.
Parlami d'amore, Mario. Oh, tutta la mia vita sei tu. Gli occhi tuoi belli brillano, fiamme di sogni scintigliano. Dimmi che illusione non è, oh dimmi che sei tutta per me. Sotto il cuore non soffro più. Parlami d'amore, Mario. Tell me that you love me tonight. Fill my heart with endless delight. Sei tutta per me. Dimmi che illusione non è. My love for you means everything. Tell me that you love me tonight.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce Mary Tuckotch, who is the chairman of a fundraiser that's coming up for the League of Women Voters. Mary, for those who might not be aware of it, what is the League of Women Voters?
Well, I'm hoping that most people are aware of the organization by now. Our main thrust is probably voter education. We're nonpartisan, and the gals do a great job by doing a lot of research and so forth, and then presenting the issues as well as other things to inform the voters.
How many members do you have?
Probably about 200.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a pretty good number.
It's a pretty good number, yes.
Now, you have a fundraiser coming up. Give us some information on that.
Well, of course, like with many other organizations, costs have risen and so forth. So for us, we're calling it a friend-raiser. We're hoping that the people in the community who have heard of the organization and have certainly benefited through some of the literature and so forth that we publish for voter education will come, bring friend, at least one, if not more friends, and it is a cocktail party fundraising event. It's going to be held appropriately at the Chambers Room in the Hotel de Ville, which I understand was the old chambers of the what
Oh,
is it?
sure, Bernie remembers that, right?
The old Hotel de Ville? Oh, yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
That used to be
City Hall.
City
absolutely.
Hall, right, all right. And it's going to be Wednesday, October 25th, from 5 to 7 p.m. So you can come right after work and stay through till 7. There's going to be some fine hors d'oeuvres, cash bar, and the interesting part of it, too, is we're going to have a raffle of artworks. There'll be 3 artists whose works are going to be raffled off, so included in your $15 donation and contribution is going to be a chance on winning an artwork either by Susan Cowing, Herta Horowitz, and Michael Tanzer.
Okay, so that's October the 25th. 5 to 7.
October 25th from 5 to 7
What
p.m.
are some of the things that the League of Women Voters does with the money? Now, you said that you get the issues out, so you must have a lot of printing costs.
We do have a great deal of printing costs, yes.
And that's probably your major expenditure then.
I would say so, yes, I would say so. And then, of course, sometimes it's mailing and sometimes it's just distribution kind
Okay,
of thing.
if somebody would like more information, how can they contact
All
you?
right, they can either contact the League office, which is in the NIPEN building in Johnson City, or they can even call me, and it's 786-5859.
5859. Okay, October the 25th.
October
5 to 7.
25th, 5 to 7 p.m.
Okay, Mary, and thanks for coming over and telling us
Listen,
about
thank
it.
you very much.
And we've been talking with Mary Tuckach, who's the chair of the fundraiser.
Friendraiser.
Fundraiser on October 25th.
Bring your friends.
We'll be back with more right after these messages. Stay with us.
For the ultimate in Italian food, pizza, and a lot more, check out the one and only Tony's Pizza in the Endicott Plaza. If you've been to Tony's before, we needn't say more. But to our future customers, don't hesitate to experience some of Tony's Italian expertise that goes into all their fine food. It's Italian and it's good. The one and only Tony's Pizza in the Endicott Plaza. Now that's Italian.
Can't decide what to give for a shower or wedding? Dandelion in Endicott has a great kitchen idea. Or 2. How about dishes or pots and pans, cutlery, utensils or bakeware, canister sets, dish towels or coffee makers, platters or cheese boards, picnic baskets, wine glasses, spice racks or trivets, napkins or toasters, molds or mixing bowls, anything for the kitchen, everything for the kitchen in any style. Dandelion has a bridal gift registry to help you decide or can help you create a specialized gift in your price range. Come into Dandelion in Endicott for a suggestion. Or 2.
Just ask yourself, what can you buy for $1 these days? The answer is anything you want when you shop at the dollar store. At the dollar store, you'll find amazing deals on one-of-a-kind closeout merchandise. Everything in the store is only $1, so of course, every day is a sale at the dollar store. For general household goods, toys, posters, candy, and literally thousands of items, shop the dollar store now in 4 locations.
For your next special event, plan to use the superlative facilities of Banquet Masters. Banquet Masters offers 3 private, well-appointed dining rooms with expert help in planning, arranging, and managing your business and social events. Banquet Masters is the place for your wedding celebration, your company meeting or party, or any special occasion. For more information, call the friendly people at Banquet Masters in Endicott. Banquet Masters, always in good taste, just off Route 17 at 1302 East Main Street, Endicott.
As we continue on this Columbus Day weekend, we're going to see a couple of more tarantellas, and Bernie Fiani is going to introduce them in Italian.
The American Civic Association dancers will do 2 tarantellas. One is the traditional Sicilian or Siciliano tarantella, and another is a Neapolitan or Napoletan tarantella.
There you go. Okay, let me see if I can get in front of you here. And this is Ann McKelvey, who's the leader of the group. And Ann, why don't you maybe start on one end and go to the other and introduce the people.
Joseph Jones, Marion Jones, Bonnie Patterson, Ron Patterson, Tony Bykonish, me, Joseph Gwizdolowski, and Fran Henderson.
Okay, the American Civic Association dancers. Nice, nice. How do you say that in Italian, Bernie?
Bravo, bravo.
Okay, and now it's my pleasure once again to introduce Fran Alamonte. Fran?
Se avessi fatto nada, che l'ha fatto me, l'amo t'avesse ucciso, e voi sapete perché? Era un basta terra, femmina come a me, non ce ne sta per nome, femmina come a me.
break away from the old routine and enjoy the fun and excitement of pocket billiards at the Pocket Billiard Lounge in the Binghamton Plaza. With 13 years at the same location, the Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for the entire family. Pool, billiard, and snooker tables, ping pong, foosball, and an arcade. The Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for everyone. We also have a full snack bar area and tables. The Pocket Billiard Lounge, frequented by world champion player Gary Pinkowski, offers a full selection of accessories for sale. The Pocket Billiard Lounge. Take the cue and have a ball.
Before you start that kitchen or bath remodeling job, look to the area's #1 importer of the finest quality Italian tile and marble. Visit Mediterranean Tile, the only local retailer that offers wholesale prices. We stock a huge selection of imported and domestic tile and marble for countertops, bath, walls, and floors. And we have the style and color to suit your taste and decor. When it comes to your home, make the unique choice. Mediterranean Tile, 53 Washington Avenue in Endicott.
For the ultimate in Italian food, pizza, and a lot more, check out the one and only Tony's Pizza in the Endicott Plaza. If you've been to Tony's before, we needn't say more. But to our future customers, don't hesitate to experience some of Tony's Italian expertise that goes into all their fine food. It's Italian and it's good. The one and only Tony's Pizza in the Endicott Plaza. Now that's Italian.
Like Italian music, you'll love this cassette. This is called Las Vega Plays Your Italian Favorites. It's a brand new cassette from Las Vega, recorded partly at Hunter Mountain Italian Festival. It includes O Sole Mio, We Marie, Volare, Quando, and many more. Make sure you get your copy. It's called Las Vega Plays Your Italian Favorites. Available at the House of Music on the Vestal Parkway and at Pierre's House of Hair Fashions in Johnson City. You'll love it. Well, I thought that we should have the first Italian mayor of the village of Endicott as a guest on this Columbus Day show. Marion Corino, thanks for coming over and being with us. When you were elected mayor of Endicott, did you say, "Wow, I'm the first Italian mayor of Endicott"?
No, I didn't, but I'm sure that there were a lot of people who did. You know, Endicott's largest ethnic group is Italian. And we've had several trustees and officials in the village, and I'm the first generation Italian American to achieve the office of mayor.
So your parents were from Italy?
My father.
Yeah.
My mother's from New York City.
Yeah.
Her parents were from Italy.
So I assume that your father came here to work for EJ?
That's right.
Yeah.
He came here when he was 12. He went to work in the Endicott Johnson factory, as several people did of many descents, not only Italian. And it was kind of a mixer going with the George W. Johnson School, because we had friends from all over the north side of different backgrounds. But my dad came here and because his brothers were here. And when you think of it now, I look at 12-year-olds and I think that was the age my father when he came to the United States, and we've had a very, very good life. He worked for Endicott Johnson for several years, went to school, and then went to work for IBM in his later years. But as far as I'm concerned, there's no place like Endicott to grow in.
Now, did you speak Italian when you were growing up?
Very interesting. I spent a lot of time with my grandmother, whom I adored, and when I went to school at 5, I was bilingual. But through the years, not using the Italian, I lost it. I can understand it, but I can't speak it.
Was that one of those things where, when you were going to school, you didn't want to speak Italian?
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like everything was done to, and it was the times. I mean, I'm not blaming anyone, but I mean, we had to be Americanized.
Sure.
And now we've gone 180 degrees the other way, and we want the mix, and we want the culture. And I'm very fortunate that in our family we are. My mother is still alive, And we do keep a lot of the traditions, as do many of the families. I'm not just speaking about my family, I'm speaking about many of the families. The Petrinos, a big family on the north side, and they keep their traditions, and there are several families who
Did
do.
most of the Italians that are here, did most of them come from the same area of Italy?
No, they didn't. There's quite a mix of different areas that they came from. My father came from a small town near Rome, and I had the good fortune to visit that town. And I think there are more people from that town here than there are in that town now. But several came from that area. But they came from a lot of different areas.
Well, Marion, I want to thank you very much for coming over and sharing with us.
Well, it's certainly been a pleasure.
This Columbus Day program. And now, at this time, I would like to introduce Las Vega. Nick Petrino is the leader of Las Vegas. How about introducing the band?
Sure. On the keyboards, Mr. Anthony Petrino, otherwise known as Tony Petrino. On drums, percussion, Mr. Brad Nemsek. Vocalist, Mr. Peter Fagugio, otherwise known as Pierre.
We have to mention your new cassette. This is called, in fact, the folks at home probably have already seen a commercial. This is called Las Vega Plays Your Italian Favorites, and some of these, some of the cuts on here were recorded at Hunter Mountain, right?
Yes, they were.
There's 16 Italian favorites on the cassette, so make sure you buy it at House of Music or Pierre's House of Hair Fashions, right? How about doing another song for us now?
Our pleasure.
Pensi con sogni così, non ritorno mai più. Ivi pingevo le mani, la faccia di blu. Provi unito la vita al vento da vido. E incominciavo a volare con cieli infinito. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, 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 oh. Let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. Let us swing in the glow of a star that I know of. Well, let us enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave all illusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Oh, la, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, la, 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 la. E cantare. Oh, 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 oh. Let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. Let us swing in the glow of a star that I know of. Well, let us enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave all illusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Oh, la, yeah, oh, la, 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 e cantare. Oh, 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 oh. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù.
For your next special event, plan to use the superlative facilities of Banquet Masters. Banquet Masters offers 3 private, well-appointed dining rooms with expert help in planning, arranging, and managing your business and social events. Banquet Masters is the place for your wedding celebration, your company meeting or party, or any special occasion. For more information, call the friendly people at Banquet Masters in Endicott. Banquet Masters, always in good taste, just off Route 17 at 1302 East Main Street, Endicott.
Just ask yourself, what can you buy for $1 these days? The answer is anything you want when you shop at the dollar store. At the dollar store, you'll find amazing deals on one-of-a-kind closeout merchandise. Everything in the store is only $1, so of course, every day is a sale at the dollar store. For general household goods, toys, posters, candy, and literally thousands of items, shop the dollar store, now in 4 locations.
Break away from the old routine and enjoy the fun and excitement of pocket billiards at the Pocket Billiard Lounge in the Binghamton Plaza. With 13 years at the same location, the Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for the entire family. Pool, billiard, and snooker tables, ping pong, foosball, and an arcade. The Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for everyone. We also have a full snack bar area and tables. The Pocket Billiard Lounge, frequented by world champion player Gary Pinkowski, offers a full selection of accessories for sale. The Pocket Billiard Lounge. Take the cue and have a ball.
Watch new channels, cable channel 6 each week for the Bob Huckabone television show. The Bob Huckabone television show features the best talent in the area and some of the most interesting personalities around, plus loads of fun. So for interesting guests, loads of fun, and great music, watch the Triple City's only locally produced entertainment show that's taped for a live audience. The Bob Huckabone television show, only on new channels, cable channel 6.
I have to say, this is one of the fastest moving shows that we've done of all. I don't know how many we've done, but it's been a real fun program to do. And I want to thank the American Civic Association dancers. You were great. And we want to mention that if you'd like to find out how to do some of the dances that the American Civic Association dancers do, you can give them a call. They're at 131 Front Street in Binghamton. And we want to remind you that the American Civic Association dancers will be appearing at the Manylands Market at the association on November the 11th and the 12th. So we want to thank you very much for being with us. Thank you. We want to thank Marion Corino for stopping by. Thank you, Marion. It's been a pleasure having you with us.
My pleasure.
And Bernie Fiani, thanks for coming. We'll be listening tomorrow morning, or whatever morning, Monday through Friday, for Bernie Fiani with John Leslie on WNBF AM 1290. And Mary Talkotch, we want to thank you for coming by and being with us, and remind people that your fundraiser is October the 25th at the Hotel de Ville from 5 to 7, the fundraiser for the League of Women Voters. And of course, we want to thank Fran Alamonte. Thank you for coming by. You were just super tonight. Thank you very much. And we want to have a special thank you to Las Vega. We want to mention the cassette once again. 16 of them on here. Not one of those where you just get 2 or 3 songs. There are 16 songs on their cassette. It's called Las Vega Plays Your Italian Favorites, available at the House of Music on the Parkway and at Pierre's House of Hair Fashions in Johnson City. So thank you, Las Vegas, for being with us tonight. Thank you. You've been great.
Bob Huckabone television show has been brought to you by the Dandelion in the Union District of Endicott. The Dollar Store, now with 4 money-saving locations. Mediterranean Tiles and Marble, 53 Washington Avenue. Tony's Pizzeria and Restaurant in the Endicott Plaza. And by the Pocket Billiard Lounge in the Binghamton Plaza. This has been a Bob Huckabone television production.